tunaongea juu ya my New Year's resolution is this. But New Year's resolution doesn't have to be a date. When you want to change your health for the better, it doesn't have to start tarehe moja.
You can change in July.
You can change even that same day, even if it's December or January or July or June. So that trend, if it's just about trend and I want to, since it's New Year, by the time it's February, utasahau what a New Year's resolution yako ilikuwa ni gani apart from the health issue, because there are several maybe.
True. So
I would emphasize more on being disciplined and knowing what, because if you don't prioritize your health, my dear Yolanda, there's nothing you will prioritize in your life, because most they prioritize, for better life, making money, but yes, at the expense of the health. You make money, and for the rest of your 20-30 years that is remaining, wewe na daktari mmekuwa mabest.
Unampatia ile pesa you worked so hard to make.
Imagine, just because you decided to mess with your priorities. I always tell people, if you can handle your health in the sense that you change your lifestyle, you live a healthy lifestyle, because one of the most strong urges people have is the urge of eating.
Yes. If
you can control that through proper discipline, and my dear, there's nothing you cannot control in your life, Yolanda, because that urge of eating.
Yes.
I mean, it's uncontrollable.
It is.
Can you imagine now umeweza kujidiscipline to the extent unaweza kaa hivi unaona Black Forest mbele yako na
Yolanda ama chapo
kula mimi sijisikii
ama chapo
nakwambia what other in life, what other areas won't you be able to? Na hiyo chapo na mandazi tunapenda sana. It goes across all the cultures ya Kenya.
When the chapati is being made in the house, whichever diet you're on, you will eat one for tasting. It's not eating.
Yes.
For tasting.
Yes.
So you're saying it's mental. Once you overcome that, there's nothing you cannot overcome in this world.
Once you overcome that and you get some discipline, my dear, if it's your work, biashara nini, people will be wondering, now Yolanda, why is, everything she touches turns into gold? Because of the discipline of taking control of your health.
Okay, nowadays people have various tools to help them. You're going to call it cheating. I'm not saying that's what you'll say, but we are seeing a lot of celebrities now going to get the injectables. And they're saying this is to help them. They're not saying I'm losing weight through this injection. Let's not even name them specifically. But tunaona wanaenda wanadungwa shot kwa tumbo. Very many institutes in this town. In fact, the whole of last year there was a craze of that. People are not necessarily going under the knife for plastic surgery to do lipo and whatnot. Anaenda anadungwa, and lose weight, and adungwa to help with the cravings, to fasten the metabolism. What is your take on this metabolic? Do you want us to switch off the AC?
No. I needed it actually.
Okay. Okay. So what do you think? What is your take on the injectable solutions to help people lose weight? I don't know if you've seen them.
I know what you're referring to.
Yes.
It's a shortcut. Whether it's injectable, whether it's...
Are there long-term effects on the body?
Whether it's going under the knife to lose weight. By the way, Yolanda, the funny thing, the ones who go under the knife to lose weight, one of the conditions that the doctors tell them, because they have to do faster, a proper health analysis,
yes,
conditions you have, they tell you before you go under the knife, you need to lose a certain amount.
Yes.
So they give them a certain type of diet that is more of a fasting,
yes,
so that they could reach that. Can you imagine? Mm-hmm. That means if they go into that practice whatever the doctor is saying, it's a kind of discipline they need. However short it is, whether it's 3 days, a week or 2.
Yeah.
If you can do that for a week or 2, why don't you just continue instead of going under the knife? I know a guy who lost his life because of that. He never knew.
We are seeing very many conditions. Wengi wanapasuka hizo vitu they've gone to add.
Those injections you're talking about, yes, Yolanda, the side effects are huge.
Yeah.
From messing up your metabolism, from weakening your muscles, because majority of the weight that you'll be losing is muscles. Remember, we don't want to lose muscles. When you want to lose weight, we want you to gain muscles and lose fat, body fat.
Yes.
Now, majority of the weight loss comes from lean muscle tissue.
Yeah.
Which is an active it's metabolically active tissue, which you need it. The more muscles you have, the more you'll be able to burn more fat. Apart from that, it will mess up your whole system, hormonal, everything.
Yes.
And then once you're off it, and then you start losing, because you never had discipline even before that.
Yeah.
You go back to your normal ways, you gain extra. Not only the weight, you gain back the weight that you had and even extra. So it's like hakuna kitu umefanya. The worst thing is going for all those other surgeries that, there's no shortcut in life. Even in general life, Yolanda, there's no shortcut.
You have to start from standard one.
It's a process.
From standard
Everything
one,
is process.
Before you finish primary,
go through the process.
Ooh, but because I've seen conversations online and the young people are saying the people who are offended is because they cannot afford, because these injections are anywhere between 50,000 to 200,000 per injection. Wanasema wewe unapiga makelele because you don't have the money. Mm-hmm. And I'm saying this is the same money that you can pay a trainer and a dietitian. Absolutely. If you decide to. Absolutely. Because we normally draw the line at a trainer. These people just want your money. Somebody does not have money to join a gym, Habib, or maybe go and do these injectables, but anataka kuanza. Sawa, their diet is good, but they also want to do something extra. What is your advice on someone who just wants to do something physical? Yes, please.
Very simple. Make sure you start by walking. Walking is one of the most underrated activities.
Yes.
At least if you can do 10,000 steps a day, that is a good starting point. 7,000 to 10,000 steps. Skip breakfast, fasting in the morning. Breakfast.
Oh my God.
It will give you more energy. It will give you more energy. All you need, Yolanda, imagine, is just 30 minutes of physical activity. Only 30 minutes. You can do 15 minutes walk. The other 15 minutes, you can do body weight exercises, from squats, body weight squats, push-ups, stretches, mobility exercises. 30 minutes is enough. How many hours do you spend sitting in a restaurant having a meeting? 30 to 1 hour. Ama even kupiga story tu na mabeste zako. Alafu you hear someone telling you, akisinaga time. I am sure 1 hour wezi kosa to squeeze.
Per day.
Those per day, 1 hour wezi kosa. Okay, 1 hour yokushinda. Jaribu half an hour. You don't need the fancy gym exercises.
Yes.
If you have your body, it's enough. Start somewhere. By the time you're using your body weight, by the time your body starts showing major changes, I'm telling you, maybe after your person unasema hauna, by that time utakuwa nayo, and you will join a proper gym and build muscles. They say the best predictor of longevity now is the amount of muscles you have. And the only way that you can gain more muscles are two ways: eating high protein meal and doing resistance training. Resistance training, whether it's body weight or whether it's working with weights. That is the best way you can. Later in life, you won't be needing, mtoto yangu kuja nisaidie nisimame hapa. You hear people, how many times have you heard someone broke his or her hip, and then after a couple of months or 3 months down the line, unasikia jamaa ameenda? It's because before even they fell, they already had a fracture in their hip.
Or prior.
And
then if you have a lot of weight, it makes it worse.
And how do you make your skeletal muscle strong and have good? It's through resistance training. That is the best way you can. There is no shortcut to that. So if you cannot afford joining a gym, if a queen like Yolanda doesn't want to join Femina Fit and Gym, takwambia hebu anza na body weight exercise. Do squats. Do 10 squats, uniambie kama hautahema. Body squats. Not carrying anything. Just body squats. From 5, maybe after 3 days you add 10. 15. If you don't see changes after a couple of weeks, usiongea tena na Isa Habib. Mwambie Isa Habib wewe unatupanga hapa.
It's so funny how something as small as what you're saying can be so effective. There was a time I had some extra weight, and my boss hated how I would breathe kwa microphone. Our programs controllers. It's called Brian Obara. So he's like, you want to eat the microphone. And it was during COVID time. And you remember we were staying at home. We were not moving around, no socializing. So I put on a lot of weight and I would breathe. And he told me, buy a skipping rope. Because you're always feeling like I'm insulting you. Kabla hujanipeleka HR for sexual harassment, natukana wa mama, wait, buy a skipping rope and skip. It will help you with your breath control. I started 100 skips, 2 weeks. I pushed myself to 1,000 skips. I lost weight. By the way, without knowing.
I forgot to mention that.
Nyumbani kwa balcony.
Skipping rope.
Skipping.
Invest in a skipping rope. Oh my God.
I don't know.
That is so true. Skipping rope. That's an amazing way of losing weight.
Yeah. Just skipping.
Oh.
Okay. Which one ranks higher? Lifting, weight training versus cardio.
Well,
in losing weight.
Number one, it depends. Number one, with the number, the how much weight you're carrying. I always advise heavy people, morbidly obese to overweight.
Yes.
To start by walking. Because they tend to complain a lot, having knee pain, knee problems, and the main reason of having that knee pain is because of the weight. The weight is weighing heavily on the knees.
Yes.
So once you start losing weight, you notice that the pain starts disappearing slowly. So at a certain point, that's when I advise them, now you can start weight training.
Yeah.
But I always, for someone who's not overweight, when they join the gym, I always tell them, please prioritize weight training and then finish with cardio. I emphasize cardio like HIIT, high intensity interval training, twice a week.
Yes.
Maybe for 10 minutes. But the rest just walking, brisk walking. It helps a lot. It will keep you fit. You'll be metabolically healthy.
Walking. Something as simple as walking.
As simple as walking. Most underrated exercise, walking.
So we'll call you come back, because there's so many things I want us to talk about. I want us to talk about the correlation between fitness and some of these female issues that we are seeing with our reproductive health, the PCOS, the fibroids. And I'm seeing the less you work out, the people who don't work out are the ones who mostly have those issues. So there must be a correlation, and I would want you to come and shed some light on that. Tumesema diet, number one. Umetuambia high protein meals. Umetuambia tuachane na chips. High carbohydrates. I don't know if in the next 2 weeks when we call you again, I don't know if we'll have stopped tell us 2 healthy carbohydrates we can start eating.
Well,
to sahau ugali na chapo kidogo.
Fruits and vegetables.
Oh my God.
Fruits and vegetables. But fruits, have it occasionally. Vegetables, the greens ones, hii unaweza kula vile unataka, especially broccoli.
Yeah, skuma, spinach.
Skuma not sana, but broccoli, cauliflower.
Yes.
Such they are really good,
green
especially
beans.
when it comes to your liver. It helps with the detox.
So you're not telling us sweet potato?
Sweet potato, let it be a treat. Even more, let it be a treat.
The cheat day is the day you're eating sweet potato.
Yeah.
Really? I thought
that's easy. It is tamu. No. You don't cheat meal yet.
Please, sir, before you even go anywhere, we have 9 minutes. What is the difference between a what carb and a complex carb? I see that terminology a lot. Complex carb.
In a layman's language,
yes,
the difference is when it comes to simple carb and complex carbs.
Yes.
When it comes to the rate at which your body absorbs those carbohydrates.
Yeah.
When it comes to complex carbs, they tend to affect our blood sugar at a slower rate. But when it comes to these other simple carbohydrates that has more starch,
yes,
they hit your body, your blood sugar respond immediately.
Like a potato.
And your blood sugar Potato, yes, potato is one. It spikes your sugar very, very, very fast.
Yeah.
Potatoes, easy mawaru zetu.
Chips.
Yes, chips. They spike your blood sugar very, very easily.
Those children, that's all they eat. All those producers you're seeing in that room, all those children, all those Gen Zs, that is their diet. Chips.
I know. There's that point you've raised, very important with hormonal issues.
Yes.
Because at my place of work, I deal mostly with women.
Yes.
Believe me, the main cause of infertility in women is PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome.
Yes.
And at its core, it's a problem of hyperinsulinemia, elevated insulin level. We are going back to the same issue.
Yes.
What elevates your blood sugar? I mean your blood insulin?
Carbohydrates.
So I deal with those on a daily basis, because if I look at a person, I can easily tell from the physical aspect whether ni ile ndevu kadogo anakuwaga nayo.
Yes.
The heavy voice.
Yes.
Acne in their body. All those are symptoms of PCOS, and it's so common. Believe me, 18-year-old, 20-year-old girls wako nazo.
True.
At its core, it's a problem of insulin resistance. Their body, some of their cells in the body are not responding to the hormone insulin. Okay, insulin resistance has two phases, Yolanda.
Yes.
The first phase is the part that some cells of the body are not responding to the hormone insulin.
Yeah.
The other one is that the ones that are not insulin resistant are affected by high level of insulin, hyperinsulinemia. And what keeps your insulin levels high is frequent eating, and eating the wrong type of food. Those two.
You know, we are Africans. We love each other with food.
Yes.
Ukikuja kwa nyumba yangu.
Yes.
In fact, you say, it's so disrespectful. Ukienda kwa nyumba ya Isa Habib, hata bibi yake hawezi kukupatia chakula. It's an insult in our African culture.
I know. The route to a man's heart is to the stomach. Control it. Know what to eat and know not to eat.
Oh my God.
Let me give
you have given us homework.
I know today ukitoka hapa, at least you'll have the most important. Nimtakupatia 3 gold mines. Because I told you pale kwetu, Habib Fitness, we don't tell people, oh, Yolanda, we will make sure that you lose weight at whatever cost.
Yes.
That is a wrong advice. We make you metabolically healthy, and weight loss becomes a side effect. How do we do that?
I love that.
We look at 4 markers.
Yeah.
One is, it's called central obesity. Actually, these are the markers of something called insulin resistance syndrome.
Yes.
It used to be insulin resistance syndrome. Now it's called metabolic syndrome.
Yeah.
Number 1 is central obesity, kitambi.
Yes.
Central obesity that affects more men, because this is where we have our internal organs. So the visceral fat surrounds those internal organs. Central obesity is the number 1 marker of insulin resistance syndrome. Number 2 is high blood pressure. Number 3 is high blood sugar. And number 4 and 5 is what we call dyslipidemia, with regards to low HDL, that is high density lipoprotein, and high triglycerides. Triglycerides is the fat content in your body.
Yes.
These 5 markers, if you control those 5 markers, Yolanda, you will be the healthiest human being on this earth. Whether you want to lose 50 pounds, whether you want to lose 5 pounds, you will lose it effortlessly. So I don't want to expound on that. I know Kinpatia next time.
Yes.
We will go into that into detail.
We want you to come back.
Absolutely.
And would you believe our hour is done? That felt like
that fast.
Very, very, very short. I can see
Wow.
Sheila is here to read news. And I don't know if they like you. Ukigongwa na msichana mdogo pale, ni watoto wa chips pale. You have told them that TikTok nation, that potatoes are bad.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And we hope to have you come back, and we can get into now the issues that can be controlled with good health and
Yolanda,
fitness.
You have my number. You can always reach me out. You have me on speed dial. Nikiona namba yako mimi nitakuja hapa.
I ambushed him. Oh. Do you know I ambushed him? I told him, send a photo right now. You're going to be our guest.
Actually, I wasn't even happy with that. Nilijipiga tu hivi nikiona nakaa nina hangover.
He took us a selfie and sent, but I didn't want to give him time to think about it and say, no, my schedule is tight.